Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Teresa. I do videos on whatever I want because I don't like putting myself in a box. So you guys are just gonna have to bear with me. I am sick right now. Oh my god, I feel like my face is just so full right now because I have just been, I'm not gonna lie, my diet right now has just been like crap because the thing is like with my weight loss, I'm like, the main thing is that you're just eating enough to like recover, and I haven't been working out. I tried to work out Thursday and I tried to do the treadmill, and my asthma and being sick was like, hell no, you're literally gonna die. And so I couldn't do that. I just needed a rest. And so yeah, this cold has just been like taking me out. And so fun times. So I'm doing this early because I am in the process of moving. I'm trying to make really big decisions about moving, like when to move. There's some like work decisions happening as well. So you guys probably aren't going to get a lot of videos this month, unfortunately, due to that, plus the holidays coming up. So I'm just gonna tell you guys that up front. And so I thought today I would just like redo or just relook at my resolutions that I found in my notes and just go over that for you guys and let that be the video. Again, I'm so sorry. I'm sick and I'm going to have to force myself to go to the walk-in clinic because I stupidly decided to take my friend's kids on Tuesday and for like the whole day, and I'm not going to share germs with them. And I'm so sad because the middle child had her dance recital yesterday, and I was like, yeah, I don't think I'm going to come to that because I had like a low grade fever all day yesterday, and so fun times. Okay, let's get into these resolutions before this video is way too long. So the first thing was make physical and mental health a priority, not an option. Definitely did that with the physical part. Mental health was definitely put on the back burner again. Um, I feel really bad about this because once I figured out insurance stuff in October, I figured out that there was an option for mental health stuff with my insurance situation. I guess through like the government stuff, there was some mental health stuff attached to that. And I didn't take up that opportunity. And so if I wasn't moving in like a few weeks, I would take up that opportunity because it's like no cost to me. And I would totally tap into that resource. And so physical health was definitely something that was met, but mental health just wasn't. And there was a lot mentally going on. And especially now with like the move happening, there's just so much mentally going on and so many decisions because so much honestly with the move is on hold, which I don't like because I'm having to like make this move. I'm having to like do it before a certain time, and there's just a lot going on. I have a job offer. I can say this. I have a job offer that would start the 16th. But I'll be honest, and I've been honest with jobs about this, other jobs about this. I don't feel like it's the best decision for me to take this one job. And so it's really playing on my mental health. And I'm so, so happy that I've had a really good friend to talk to about this. And yeah, I had something fall through earlier this week for a job thing, had something else come up. Um, I wasn't able to talk to my friend about it because of situations, and so, yeah. So I really wish I would have tapped into the mental health part of my life more, but hopefully in 2025 that'll be a thing because especially with a huge move and being in a city that I don't know a lot about, like, hopefully we'll tap into that because I am somebody who needs routine and structure. Um, it's gonna be just like a huge shift for me. I feel like it's gonna be college like all over again. So yeah. The next thing is learn about nutrition and work on diet as your doctor told you throughout this weight loss journey. I feel like I started doing this, but not really as much as I wanted to. So again, hopefully I can do this once I make my move. Um yeah, that's all going to be dependent on income situation. I know there's resources out there for, you know, meals on a budget and stuff like that. And so I do know it's pretty easy through like one of the grocery stores that I go to. The apps have really good like healthy meals like on a budget that honestly don't take a lot of ingredients that you can make like healthy meals with. And so I don't think that's going to be too hard to accomplish. And so, yeah, definitely want to do more of that in the future, but we'll see. Again, so much of my life, honestly, right now is up in the air, and that's why I need to like tap into the mental health part of my life. The next one, read one book each month. I did do this for not quite half of the year, this year, but yeah, I did do this for a bit and I tried to get into like the more classics. The one book that I really, really liked was Tess of the D'Urbervilles. If you don't know, my nickname is actually Tess. And oh my God, the ending of that book, you guys, I've never been more confused about an ending of a book than I was about this one. And so, yeah, I read that one. A book that completely destroyed me was I read John Stamos's um book that came out. And stupidly, because I'm an auditory person, I did the Audible book of that one. Destroyed me. I'm so glad when I was working that nobody was in the office when I was reading that entire book because I was just in tears the entire time. Um So I read that one. I have a did I throw away that list? I probably did. I probably threw away the list of books that I read. But yeah, I did do another one that was why did this turn on? I didn't even my TV just turned on randomly. I turned off my heater, not this. I don't know what it's doing. But one I guess fictional book that I read was Apples Never Fall Far from the Tree. That one was super interesting. I wasn't impressed with the ending of that one. That's kind of like a thriller one. And I only read it because I thought I was going to actually watch the like I think it's a mini series that was out about it that I think is on Peacock. I don't remember what streaming service it's on, but super weird. The book is pretty good, except the ending, I didn't really like that. So there's like 3 books that I read, for sure. There was a few more that I read, but yeah. The other thing was constant learning, which I knew was achievable. I'm always learning about things and whether it's like related to continuing education or just life, constantly learning about things. Um Yeah. The other thing was start investing, which didn't really happen, I don't think, unless you kinda unless we talk about investing now with this move situation. because I have to figure out what I'm doing with this apartment situation. Um, because I don't know what I'm gonna do. Because I don't wanna lose this apartment that I have, um, opportunity that I have that I'm not gonna go in depth with. So, because I could invest in it, because I do have some savings saved up, um, and there's just a lot of moving pieces right now and a lot of things up in the air. So, that hasn't really been a thing yet. I feel like it's gonna be more of a thing in 2025 when I do have to get some more I'm going to have to make some bigger purchases for the apartment and that kind of thing. So, yeah. Um, yeah. Work-wise, so I ended up work stuff was kind of all over the place. I can't talk about that openly on the internet right now. But here were some things that I wrote down for work. Take scheduled breaks, at least 2 a day. So, one thing that I had was it was very, like, up to us to schedule up our own breaks and stuff, which I liked. The hard thing is, like, once you got into the groove of things, it was really hard to, like, stop, you know, doing it yourself sort of thing. Like, stop yourself and taking breaks. So I did try to do that. I definitely did, like, a morning break. Um, I definitely got in the routine of taking a morning break. And then afternoon break was a little bit harder, but I'm trying to remember if I actually did take an afternoon break. Because the nice thing is that the schools because we were really close to the schools, and the schools would get out at, like, 3, and so it was really distracting because kids would be walking by and they were really loud and rowdy, and at times it was really obnoxious because they would, like, weave in and out of the parking lot, um, and I didn't like that because some of the kids were really disrespectful to just, like, our cars and stuff, like, they wouldn't vandalize it, but I just didn't trust them, you know? So, yeah, I at least did 1 break a day, so I kinda met that, kinda didn't. Yeah. Much work you can handle. I tried that, and then that didn't really work out too well. I'm not really gonna go into depth with that. And then strive for a work-life balance. I did try this. Um, we had a lot of freedom with the one job, and so the hard thing is like when you don't have kids, it's easier for jobs to expect more from you because you don't have kids. Um, and so navigating that, and especially, like, for me, navigating my health needs was a little bit more difficult because I still had to do allergy shots. I also ended up needing a surgery as well, and so that all was very, very, you know, kind of challenging. Also because my manager breeded puppies as well as, like, a side thing, and so you can't really I mean, you can predict when puppies are gonna come, but, like, you can't control when the puppies are gonna come, you know? Um, so I did try my best with that, but, yeah, there were some hiccups with it. But, you can only do the best you can with that, and, um, yeah. the good thing is now in life, I'm wanting to start an actual career. And so, yeah, those are all of my resolutions. I kind of did most of them. The only one that I really, really met was the physical portion of it. That definitely was thrown off more now towards the end of the year just because of having to do hormone testing. Um, and just because now, like with my doctor moving, with me moving, having to figure that out. Luckily, she now knows that I'm moving. I just don't know like where she's moving to as far as like we're moving to the same place. But as far as like exactly where in the area we're moving to, when like she's starting and all of that kind of stuff, the little details, we don't know yet. Um, and so yeah. And like I said, right now, my health has been my workouts and stuff has been out of the window, and I just feel like my face right now is just so full and just ugh, because I've just been sick, and I actually ran a fever on Thursday, which I normally don't do whatsoever, and so, yeah, trying to figure out all of this moving stuff while also, like, being sick and having to wrap up a bunch of health stuff because I have my dentist on Monday is just a lot. And so and then stupidly being like, "Yeah, I can totally watch my friend's kids on Tuesday, for a whole day," is just something else. So, yeah. Like I said, you guys probably aren't going to get consistent videos this month, so just be aware of that. Please and just please be patient with me. I'm trying my best here, but the main thing is that I get moved to my new town safely and that we get all of this situated and we kind of get work stuff figured out as well. And yeah, a lot of things are just up in the air right now. That's my life right now. And we got to get this figured out and situated. So just have patience with me. Hang in there, you guys. I love all of you. Thank you so much for your support. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe down below, hit the bell for notifications, and I will talk to you all later. Bye. Hopefully, I'll sound better than what I am right now.